my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. It's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dot.
Coach, this is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24.
Here we go. Here we go.
Line.
Here we go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set. 180. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm on. Kill.
They're on for the first time here with Matt Breida. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Watch 54. I'm coming.
They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. It's caught inside the 25.
Let's go, baby.
A big play there for the Niners. 52 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and then hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there. Yeah,
I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Now a give coming right is Breida. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
180. No chance. No chance.
And quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
180! Right there, 54 Mike. Oh, here we go. Oh!
Now it's the former Ram. This is Todd Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Move!
Second down, this is Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
There we go,
Officially, it will go
that's the way
as
to
a
hit.
1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And it's third down.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be real. Check 26, check 26. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check. Alert. I'm here all day. Hurry. Mike, check. 59.
Mayfield on
Let's
play
get that
action.
ball. Let's get that ball right here.
Forced out to his left. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive. And 3 points were put on the board.
double. Five's the mic.
Here we go, G. Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Delta, Delta.
Mike 5, Mike 5. In your face.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, it's
under pressure again, and down he goes again. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
It's now 3rd and 15.
Mike 5, Mike 5. Drop.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night?
Touchdown, 49ers! Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mike 5.
I don't think you got it, son.
Mike 5. Yeah, I got you.
Completes it to Davis. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA.
And the Rams, first down.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
With the score, Niners 10, Rams 7.
Hey, Mike 50. Mike 50. Record. Echo.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Quarterback.
Oh, it's It's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping is big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 22, Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 22.
Not much happening there for first down.
Might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
I got him. Kings. Hey. High 7. Hurry. You got to get moving.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And some room to run now. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Great job, man. Keep getting those touchdowns.
Matt Breida, 77 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Get the ball.
Mike 5.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's got Evans. A gain of 22.
Let's go,
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from the 3 and out.
Watch tight end. Tight. Hey, we got 3 down. Check. 5's the mic.
Play action. Now Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Come on, Lyle.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here's Jackson to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is. There goes a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Get him! 43 is the mic. Push him back. Hurry! Push him back. I got you.
To throw, Mayfield being chased out left. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Solomon Thomas in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
All day, baby, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, defense.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Hey, take your soft shot back to huddle. Soft shot back to huddle.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
43 is the mic. Real. We got to get the ball.
Mayfield off the play fake. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Returnable here from the 38. 6-yard return after a punt of 48.
Baby, let's go.
And the Rams will run offense here with a 1st and 10. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but
Okay, my bad.
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4.
Orbit. Check your hot read.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. To throw is Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper. That's going to leave him with a third down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10.
Let's go. Do this.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really This is a really important drive. We often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Jackson's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
38-yard line.
Mike, here we go.
Throwing is Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Mike.
To throw again is Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Past the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
They go play action now. Jackson. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there. A big one. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike!
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Don't let him breathe!
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go, and that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Jackson steps away to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Jackson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
Down to lose one.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
It got his man complete. He got 29 yards that time.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Watch the out.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield eluding the pressure right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Quarterback D-line. Hurry. Regular.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield forced out to his left. He's going to take a and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Let's go.
These guys are in for 6. The Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
And he can't find a receiver, And he's brought down.
I'm
and
going to
here's
hit
the
you
pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot, that they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Jackson now, and that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Mike 5. You got deep. Check 99. Check 99.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Mike 54.
Let's go, D.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. So after the sack, here's second and 14. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Brandon, that's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Third and long for Mayfield.
Rabbit.
Got his target, Samuel. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Bring it up.
First and
Hey,
goal.
alert 33.
From the gun, Mayfield. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. J.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Down and goal.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Mike. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Here they come. Hot. Run!
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
38. Rams 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go!
At their own 26-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking for the guy carrying the ball. He was the finisher. A really nice run.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll lead him to a third down. They will run with Grant. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. This is Grant. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to
Easy work.
2nd and 4.
It's easy work, and it's coming
And
again.
there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Wide, 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 get wide.
Match box. Light. Fuzz.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
I got one.
Mike 5. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Hatch it.
66. Bullet.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, let's get some penetration. Mike 5.
You can't block me.
Mike 5.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again.
Jackson sacked.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk it. And he's going to go down again. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
180. Kings.
54. Watch 54.
Let's set a tone, fella.
Hey, alert.
On 1st down, it's Rhino. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, and Mayfield's going to throw it. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
All day, every day.
A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it now. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Hey, they're scared.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Good job.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance. And
he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. He's at the 30, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 38, Rams 10.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Pick, baby. You see it all day.
That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember when we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball? and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order. That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field. That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions.
Exactly.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Ready. 15-90.
They can't stop the franchise.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Niners, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the